morning students, welcome you all in English class. Today I am going to teach you poem number 7 from your honeycomb book, Dad and the Cat and the Tree. It's a humorous poem. The poet has drawn a living image of the funny incident of his life in this poem. So let's know about the poem. This poem is written by Kit Wright. Before learning the poem, let's know about the poet. So here is a small introduction of the poet. Kit Wright was born in 1944. He obtained a scholarship to Oxford and then worked as a lecturer in Canada. On his return to England, he worked for the Poetry Society. Now he is a full-time writer. He is the author of over 25 books. And he writes for both adults and the children. And he has won many awards, including the Geoffrey Faber Memorial Prize, an Arts Council Writers Award, the Hawthornden Prize, the Elise Hunt Bracelet Award, and the Hinman Award. See the theme of the poem. What is the main idea of the poem? Let's know about it. Dad and the Cat and the Tree is a humorous, funny poem. As the name of the poem suggests, the main characters are Dad, the cat, and the tree. When Dad finds a cat stuck on a tree, he decides to get it down. Once in the morning, the poet is a small boy here. He saw a cat got stuck in the tree. So he called his father, and his father told he will bring down the cat. Although mom tells him to be cautious while climbing the tree, and the poet's mother warned his father to be very cautious, means alert, while climbing the tree. He is boasting that it is a cakewalk for a climber like him. But the dad was very overconfident. He boasted about himself and he said it is a cakewalk, means it's a very easy task for a climber like him. But he falls on the ground while climbing. He then comes up with plan B and C. What are plan B and C? Read this entire poem to find out the funny climax of the poem. So let's learn the poem in detail.
So here is an explanation of the poem stanza wise. Okay, very small stanza is given in the poem. Stanza 1. This morning a cat got stuck in our tree. Dad said, right, just leave it to me. In this poem, the poet showcases how the narrator's father takes the responsibility of dealing the cat. When in the morning the narrator got up, he saw a cat got stuck in the tree. And his father told, leave it on me. I will bring down the cat from the tree. What is the explanation of the poem? The narrator discusses that one morning a cat got stuck in the tree. His father told him that he will manage to drive away the cat. Okay, student, you can see in red letter I have written ABCB. What is this? Yes, it's a rhyming scheme. However, I have taken it out. You can see rhyming scheme is similar sounding word. So rhyming words are similar sounding words, and through rhyming words we take out rhyming scheme. See the last letter of every line. The last letter of first line is got, so mark it A. Last letter of second line is B. Is it sounding same like got? No, so you will write B. Next, last letter of third line is said. Said is sounding same like A, B? No, so write C. Now fourth line, last letter is me. It is same sounding like tree. So you will mark B. In this way we take out the rhyming scheme A, B, C, B. So in every stanza we will also take out the rhyming scheme so that we will come to know the rhyming scheme of the poem. So remember the rhyming words. Rhyming words are similar sounding words which are given in the end of the every line of the poem. Okay. Next, stanza 2. See there is stanza 2. You can read the poem with me. The tree was wobbly, the tree was tall. Mom said, for goodness sake, don't fall. In this line, the poet describes the narrator's mother's concern for her husband. The narrator is a poet who is a small boy. So, his mother's concern about her husband. The poet here, since the tree was unstable, very weak, stumbling, the narrator's mother was full of doubt as to how easy would it be for her husband to climb the tree, because the tree was continuously moving. It's wobbly. So narrator's mother has doubt he may fall from the tree. Therefore she warned her husband that he might fall. See the rhyming scheme? Wobbly. First last letter is wobbly. A. Second last letter tall. B. Then third said. C. Fourth fall. Fall same like tall. So B. A, B, C, B. Same rhyming scheme of this stanza 2. Now stanza 3. Fall. Scoffed at. He got angry. A climber like me. Child's play. This is you wait and see. In these lines, the poet discusses how the narrator's father laughed away his wife's warning. When mother warned his father, so how the poet's father laughed at his mother's warning. Explanation. Listen to his wife's warning. The narrator's father was quite surprised, and he dismissed away these warnings by saying that he was a good climber and climbing the tree was as easy as a child's play. Child's play, very easy task. Okay, so he said, just wait and watch. These warnings are of no use. It's very easy task for a climber like me. Now see the rhyming scheme. Last letter is dad, mark A. Second last letter is me, B. Third last letter is in the third line play, C. Now fourth last word is B, C. So you will mark C, B because it is same like me. So again the rhyming scheme is A, B, C, B. See stanza 4. He got out the ladder from the garden shed. It slipped. He landed in the flower bed. Here the poet highlights how the narrator's mother's fears proved to be true. Okay? Because she understood her husband is very overconfident and her fear proved to be true. Explanation. The narrator's father, the poet's father, brings out a ladder from the garden shed. Okay. As he landed the ladder and started climbing upon the ladder, it slipped and father fell on the ground. So funny. So see the rhyming scheme. Here I did not mark, but you can take out by your own. Okay children. He got out the ladder. What is the last word? Ladder in the first line. Second line last word is shed. So mark B. First line ladder A. Okay. Third line slipped. Mark it C. Last word of the fourth line is bad. So mark is B because it is same like shed. So again rhyming scheme is A, B, C, B. Okay. Now see stanza 5. Never mind, said Dad, brushing the dirt of his hair and his face and his trousers and his shirt. So dads fall down. The poet here describes the father gathering back his energy. Okay, he is collecting all his energy to plan another plan. So here the narrator's father brushes off the dirt from his hair, clothes and clean his face, and he begins to think about another plan to drive away the cat. So take out the rhyming scheme. Dad, last word A. Second last word is dirt. B. Face, last word is face is the last word of third line, so mark it. C. Fourth line last word is shirt. Shirt is same like dirt, so mark it B. A, B, C, B. Again same rhyming scheme. So in every stanza of the poem, in the same way you can take out the rhyming scheme, and in every stanza the rhyming scheme of the poem is same. A, B, C, B. Here also you can take it out. Okay. Now stanza 6. We will try plan B. So father thought for another plan. Stand out of the way. Mom said, don't fall again, okay? The poet here describes how the mother seemed to be dissatisfied with the plan B as well. Now his mother is very confident that father is overconfident and he is going to do something wrong. So she was not going to trust on her husband for the next plan. The narrator's father decides to try plan B, to plan another plan. His wife, however, again warns him that he might fall again. Okay, so see the stanza 7. Fall again, said Dad. Funny joke. To listen the mother's comment, father said it's a funny joke. Then he swung himself up on a branch, it broke. Oh my God. The poet showcases here how the narrator's father again dismisses his wife's warning. The mother was continuously warned her husband, and on her warning, the father continuously ignoring it. Okay, so the narrator's father muses away his wife's warning. He ignored again the wife's warning. He is still laughing and he swung himself on the branch. And the branch is very weak. It broke as he swung upon it and he fell on the ground again. Again he fall down. Take out the rhyming scheme. First word of the line is dad. A. Second last word is joke. B. Third word is up. C. Fourth word is broke. B like joke. So B. A, B, C, B. Okay. Stanza 8. Dad landed wallop. Back on the deck. Mom said, stop it, you will break your neck. So poet reads the narrator's mother's intervention. Okay. The narrator's father again fell on the ground. The narrator's mother requested him to stop it. He might break his neck from falling again and again. Take out the rhyming scheme. First is wallop. A. Deck. B. It. C. Neck. B because it's same like deck. So B. A, B, C, B. Okay. Next is stanza 9. Rubbish, said Dad. Now we will try plan C. Easy as winking to a climber like me. Okay. The father is not going to give up easily. The poet here highlights the narrator's father refuses to give up. Okay. The narrator's father then decided to try plan C. He is now going to plan another plan. And he was still very confident. He said, next plan is as easy as winking eye. Okay. He was still confident that being a great climber, he would succeed. as winking means very easy task for a climber like him. Take out rhyming scheme by your own. Okay. Now next is, then he climbed up high on the ground wall. Guess what? He did not fall. Now the poet shows the father trying yet another plan. And he explained that the narrator's father climbed up the high garden wall, and this time he did not fall. Take out rhyming scheme. High, A, wall, B, what, C, fall, B. A, B, C, B. How it comes out, you know very well. Now stanza 11. He gave a great leap and he landed flat in the crook of the tree trunk right on the cat. Okay, this time father did not fall. The poet describes that finally the narrator's father succeeds. The father with a great leap finally landed on the top of the tree right on the cat. Take out rhyming scheme. Leap, A, flat, B, tree, C, cat, B. A, B, C, B. Now stanza 12. The cat gave a yell and sprang to the ground. Please ask Punch to be safe and sound. The poet here humorously ends the poem. And he said, the moment the father landed on the cat screamed with fear and it jumped to the ground. Landing very smoothly on the ground, it seemed content with itself. So safely the cat landed on the ground, so it gives a smile. Okay. Take out the rhyming scheme. Yell, A, ground, B, B, C, sound, ground, same, so B, A, B, C, B. Now, so it's smiling, smirking, smug as can be, but poor old dad still stuck up the tree. The poet here described the father's poor state, the condition of the father. The narrator described that having safely landed on the ground, the cat was smiling arrogantly. In a silly manner, she was smiling to coming down on the ground. And while the father of the poet got stuck on the tree. Okay, so what happened now? The cat came out of the tree, but father got stuck in the tree. Now take a rhyming scheme. Smirking, A, B, B, still C, tree same like B, so it is B. A, B, C, B is the rhyming scheme of the poem. I hope you all understood the scheme. And student, please read the poem once. It is very easy to understand. Enjoy reading the poem. Let's go through the summary of the poem. One day, a cat climbed a tree too high. It got stuck in the tree. It could not come down without anyone's help. So the tree was tall and very shaky, wobbly. Daddy got ready to rescue the cat, to help the cat. He did not listen to mother's warning about his safety. He thought he was a great climber and bringing the cat down was an easy game for him. Dad brought out the ladder from the shed, but as he climbed it, it slipped. He fell to the ground in the flower bed. But he did not accept defeat. He is not ready to give up. He brushed the dirt off his clothes and face. He got ready to try his second plan. He was confident of success of the success this time. Dad climbed a tree and sat on a branch, but it broke under his weight and he fell down again. Now Mom was afraid he would break his neck, but Dad decided to plan another plan. He planned with plan C and he climbed up the garden wall safely. There he jumped to the bent in the tree trunk right on the cat, and the cat gave a loud shriek and fell on the ground. As the father jumped on the cat safely landed down by a loud shriek, a loud cry. It suffered no injury. It was smiling and safe. The cat was smiling because it was safe. But poor dad, he got stuck up the tree in place of the cat. So students, it was easy poem. I hope you all understood. Thank you so much for listening. Read the poem once. If you have any doubt, you can make a call or message to me. Write down the question answer after understanding the poem. Thank you everyone.